everybody. He's watching everybody. If I go, everybody goes there, that's it.
Because I'm not invited for that way.
Gotta react quicker. I don't want to block anybody up. I have somebody over there before me.
I don't know. I said, tell me if you see him.
Disease first. Because we should have seen it.
Oh, no, it's
There he is.
Where?
To the left. Guy with the sunglasses.
Gavin! You see him? Diane over there. No, where is he? Oh, I don't know. That wasn't him.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
Yes, it was.
What?
He's gone.
He's got this new friend. He's over there. He's gone. Oh. I didn't see where he was. Should have told me.
He was in the middle. It was hard to see him. Yeah. I'm going to ask you. Cae atrás, ahí todavía, cae atrás.
Walk in front of all of the people.
You gotta roll.
Yeah, I thought they were It looks like the Hogwarts house.
Like an auction, when we do an
Why did you tell me how much that is? Well, I want to take the balloon. But then I want to take it No, because I said, well, yeah, but in general, like, you know. Well, I don't want him to come because I'm busy. You're busy. You're going from the bathroom to the couch. I know I'm busy.
know we had a schedule when we're gonna visit.
Really, I don't know if you're trying to like take the burden off of everybody. Just
Take the
not,
burden of the what? Decide when we're gonna come to.
My body's fine. I got it. Well, it'll be fine. I'll probably come over and go in coworkers and let him do what he wants to do.
Also have our own things. Sometimes they need something for us. Let's just get that.
I thought, that's what I figured. Because Bob's not gonna, he doesn't sit in the house. He's gonna mow the lawn and do shit. Talk for a while. Manito pita.
Pass the yellow. He's making a turn now. Give him a second from the end. Even we got Mira que sí, todo el mundo va a
Good evening. Welcome to Passaic Valley High School's Class of 2024 Commencement Ceremony. Will everyone please rise for the sounding of Nubia's bell? This signifies the start of our ceremony while also honoring our New Jersey Governor Teacher of the Year and Educational Specialist of the Year. Our recipients of these prestigious awards are Mrs. Heather Goethe and Mr. Brendan Burns. Following Nubia's bell, we will observe a moment of silence for Passaic Valley staff members that recently passed away: Amy Niosi, Sandy Musab, and Jim Bush. Thank you. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, the National Anthem, and our alma mater. To lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, here are the class of 2024 officers. Vice President, Brahm Patel. Treasurer, Caitlin Schaefer. Secretary, Alexandra Stefanelli. And Historian, Damian Cribbs.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
To perform our national anthem and alma mater, please welcome the senior members of the Passaic Valley Choir, along with faculty members Ms. Pia Surace and Ms. Jennifer Shue. Please be seated. Thank you for joining us in celebrating the Passaic Valley Regional High School graduating class of 2024. We are gathered here tonight with many prominent dignitaries that we would like to recognize as great supporters of Passaic Valley High School and our Hornet community. We thank them for their unwavering support throughout this school year. Members of the Passaic Valley High School Board of Education from Woodland Park, Board President, Mrs. Lori Brigatti. Vice President, Mr. Lou DeLuca, and Mr. Daniel Casanovas. From Totowa, Mr. John D'Ambrosio, Mr. Peter D'Angelo, and Dr. Vince Vicardipane. From Little Falls, Mr. Luke Damiano, Dr. Charles Cathcart, and Mr. Fred DeMarco. Our Tri-Borough mayors, Mayor Tracy Callert from Woodland Park, Mayor John Coro from Totowa, Mayor James Damiano from Little Falls. Our sending district superintendents from Woodland Park, Dr. Michelle Polari, from Totowa, Ms. Patricia Capitelli, and from Little Falls, Mrs. Tracy Marinelli. With us tonight, we also have tremendous PV supporter, Senator Kristen Corrado. Passaic Valley High School would also like to thank the parents of these fine students for trusting us with your children. We have appreciated your support over the last 4 years, and we congratulate all of you on this great achievement. Please welcome to the podium the class of 2024 class president, who will be attending the College of New Jersey in the fall, Samantha Gutierrez.
Greetings to esteemed faculty, family and friends, honorable guests, and class of 2024 graduates. I am Samantha Gutierrez, and I'm honored to be your senior class president of Passaic Valley. Passaic Valley, our home away from home, has encapsulated our laughter, illuminating the halls, shouts filling the grizz, steps carrying us between classes, and our lifetime's worth of memories. Passaic Valley has always been a home to me as a third-generation Passaic Valley student. Generations of shared stories, photos, and pride are what have allowed me to become wholeheartedly grateful that I had the opportunity to do the same with each of you. Tearing through my grandmother and father's yearbooks before I arrived at the Hive, excitement and anticipation to someday share the Passaic Valley experience filled my mind, not knowing what was to come, who I was to meet, what I was to learn, or what I was capable of. Flash forward, I can answer all these questions with certainty that build up excitement and anticipation before Passaic Valley was all worth it. Standing here, I, like all the once curious and excited individuals sitting before me today, attest to the excitement and anticipation now met and building friendships, exploring our strengths, and again, preparing our futures with the up-and-coming decisions we will only make ourselves. A year ago when brainstorming what to say when making the speech, my dad, said something so simple that simultaneously carried so much weight 1 year later. Only Sam knows what is right for Sam. As simple as it sounds, it holds a vast meaning that we only know what is right for ourselves. We must learn the completeness we desire in life equates to the choices we were not destined for, but later chosen to make, especially in choices that bring us the success and fulfillment we seek. Again, only we know what is right for ourselves. So live with the intention of finding what brings you happiness and prosperity, because no one's input will hold more value than your own when you reflect on your life's worth in retrospect. Live with the intention to stay true to yourself and let that guide you to a prosperous life that includes an array of ambitions, excitement, goals, and memories we still have yet to collect. In these moments of excitement and anticipation, only we know that it is in ourselves to continue building meaningful friendships, exploring new strengths, preparing for the unknown, challenging ourselves, and thanking the minds within all of us that brought us here today. Lastly, I extend my utter appreciation to those who have led me to stand here before you. To Dr. Healy, Ms. Voorhees, Dr. Christopher, devoted teachers, and my guidance counselor, Ms. Shu. Your span of optimism from day one has driven our class to become our accomplished selves. To the Passaic Valley track and field team and coaches. Where else would I be, along with the others, have gained admirable discipline and perseverance if it was not for our dedication to the sport? To our friends, our laughter will echo in the forever stories I cannot wait to smile at for years on end. Above this, I am extremely blessed for my family's support every day until this moment and onward. To my sister, your electric and heartwarming spirit proves our bond is one of a kind, even at the expense of stealing one another's clothes. To my beautiful mom, you are my muse and role model, and I aspire to be even half the person you are someday. And to my dad, your quick and witty insights keep me running through life with such deep integrity. As your senior class president throughout the years, I'm increasingly exhilarated to witness each of you achieve your dreams while unleashing the potential you undoubtedly possess. Each step forward is an opportunity to showcase what we know is right for ourselves, whether that be to uncover our place in the world or in Prince's world to get through this thing called life. With that, I would like to congratulate the class of 2024, presumably Dr. Healy's favorite class. Congratulations, we did it.
Our next speech will be given by the class of 2024 salutatorian. She will be attending Princeton University in the fall. Please welcome Ava Mania.
Good evening, Dr. Healy, Dr. Christopher, Mrs. Voorhees, beloved teachers, family, friends, members of the Board of Education, but most importantly, good evening to my fellow graduates. My name is Ava Mania, and I'm honored to be speaking tonight as the salutatorian of the Passaic Valley graduating class of 2024. I started my journey at PV with one clear goal in mind: to stand here today addressing you all at commencement. This meant high school would entail for me thousands of hours of studying, boring weekends, frequent all-nighters, and the given, lots of stress. So when I sat down to write my speech, I thought I would center it around the importance of hard work. I would use my experience to tell you that if you set a goal and you put in enough effort, you could make it happen. You could get the grades you want. You could get into your dream school, have a successful job. You could become whoever it is that you wish to become. But when it came time to actually write it, I was stuck. It was my very last PV assignment that made me understand what everyone has spent years trying to get through to me. Anytime I took a test, my parents, my friends, even my teachers, well, first they would look at me like I was crazy, but then they would sit me down and they would tell me that I was too worried about a number and this test grade wouldn't matter in the end. And if I heard this phrase like a week ago, I would have laughed in your face and would have told you, my GPA is my life, college is my life, it's everything I've ever worked for. Saying that now, I can understand why you all may have looked at me like I was crazy or found that to be a little bit annoying. Because I was so focused on ranks, numbers, stats that I plowed through high school. I can't wait for break next month, or 3 weeks left until college decisions are released. But overwhelmed with the full schedule, I think I must have wished for every day to be over with. And if you know me and how much I value my work, you're probably thinking, what is she talking about? This is going to change come August. And of course, I'll still care about my grades and I'll try my hardest to succeed. We should all try our best with everything that we do. But being up here now, I'm really not thinking about that one pre-calc test that I didn't sob over. Shout out Mr. Cilio. I'm thinking about all of you and the childhood that we had together. I'm thinking about the walks in between my classes, the learning, weekends at Allie's, the teachers who made everlasting marks on my life and whose classrooms I'll never get another chance to sit in. Honestly, there is something really fun and therapeutic about laughing with one another right before and after you take a test that you know you're not going to do well on. I used to think that was the worst moment of my life. But the things I would do to get that laugh back. To have another physics class with our favorite Mr. Hamewitz, listening to Summertime, to take another walk from the caf to the bagel store, to have another Friday Night Lights, just another day as a hornet. I've measured these past 4 years in terms of applications, SAT scores, exams, deadlines, but they have been defined by so much more. I've looked forward to this very moment for so long that I've missed out on a lot. So now it's here. I don't know how it came so fast, but it did. And I don't know when we went from kids to this, but we did. And for this next chapter, I vow, and I hope you all can join me, to live with an understanding of what really matters. Dreaming is crucial, but existing in the now is just as important. Don't make the same mistakes that I did. Don't focus on numbers, and don't focus so much on the future. It doesn't matter where we're going in this next phase, what careers we'll have, the kind of money we're going to make. What matters is who we are, how we love, the people we surround ourselves with, and what I think is the most important, how many times a day we laugh. So class of 2024, my advice to you is to be curious, kind, outgoing, and unapologetically yourself. My advice is to just live each moment. Saying goodbye to you, to PV, growing up and moving on is one of the hardest things I'll ever experience. I can't imagine a class, a weekday, or a life without you all in it. I wish you the best of luck and lots of laughter in everything you do. I love you guys. Thank you.
Our next speaker is the class of 2024 valedictorian. This student holds the highest academic achievement in the graduating class. She's on her way to the University of Pennsylvania. Please welcome to the podium 2024 valedictorian Yastika Singh.
Good evening, parents, family, friends, teachers, staff, Dr. Healy, Board of Education, and my fellow graduates. Today, we are at an impasse, looking back on our cherished past and eagerly looking forward to our exciting futures. I'd like to start off by saying congratulations to my fellow classmates. We have achieved a great feat indeed, especially due to our unprecedented high school experience, which, as you may remember, began with a global pandemic. Briefly, I'd like to acknowledge my two late grandfathers and the lessons their lives taught me. My paternal grandfather lived by the principle that knowledge is not one-dimensional. He kept learning new skills in different fields: civil engineering, badminton, chess, computer science. And my maternal grandfather, he was a lifelong learner. He constantly learned new things, from the newspaper, books, TV, even taking selfies on Facebook at 75 years old. I bring them up because these lessons have shaped my perspective on education, and I hope they shape yours too. To learn is to live. There's always something new to wrap your head around, a new skill to learn, a new perspective to consider. Be open-minded. Keep learning, academically or otherwise. On a slightly different note, if high school is anything, it is a time when one feels the greatest. Whether it be the joy of getting a driver's license or the pain of your first heartbreak, high school is characterized by our heightened emotions. We have discovered how to feel for the first time in our lives, really feel. And it is messy and chaotic and beautiful at the same time. I consider myself a stoic person. I never imagined that I would be moved to tears at my last gymnastics meet or during the last song on the prom dance floor surrounded by my friends. But I've learned that that's okay. After all, to feel is to be human. I'm so grateful for all the ups and downs of high school because every low gave me a greater appreciation for the highs. If I can leave you with one piece of advice, it would be to hold on to this heightened sense of emotion. Don't get me wrong, we all have long ways to go with regard to maturity, and oftentimes it will be beneficial to regulate your emotions. But throughout your life, make it a constant effort to feel deeply and fully. Feel your impact on others, your impact on the world, and make it count. In our generation, it is easy to go numb, turn off your emotions and thoughts to succumb to a screen. Feel the heartbeat of the world around you. As a famous Oscar Wilde quote goes, and I'll be honest, I found this on Pinterest, "It takes great courage to see the world in all its tainted glory and still to love it." Pay attention to the flashing lights, but also smile at the morning dewdrops, bringing hope to a new day. As valedictorian, the value of reason and thought is not lost on me. However, I also know that without passion, emotion, and an innate drive, knowledge is nothing but random factoids. Passion and reason go hand in hand. But passion must be for the right reasons. Just one more quote, and only one, I promise. No greatness without goodness. Jan Martel. Bring goodness to every endeavor you embark on. I'd like to thank the people who have enriched my high school experience and my life with so much goodness. First and foremost, my parents, my sister, and my family. I truly would not be standing here speaking to you without their unwavering support and genuine love. I speak for a lot of my classmates when I say that watching the tenacity and determination my parents had to build a good life for their kids, especially as immigrants to a new country, drove my passion to work hard. Next, to all my teachers, my guidance counselor, Mrs. Vigilante, and our wonderful administration headed by Dr. Healy. You all have been beacons of wisdom, support, and fun times, and I am so grateful to you. And lastly, to my friends, I cherish all of you and the memories we have created together. Thank you so much. I wish all of my fellow graduates the best in all your future endeavors. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. I know you will continue to be lights in a sometimes dark world. Congratulations to the class of 2024.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Superintendent of Passaic Valley Regional High School, Dr. Bracken Healy.
Good evening and welcome parents, family members, faculty, honored guests, Board of Education members, and of course, the class of 2024. I'd like to start by thanking our Board of Education commissioners. I greatly appreciate your confidence in me, and I'm proud of the work we have accomplished together. 2 years ago, we began a new tradition in which we honored members of the graduating class who have enlisted in the military. As I stand before you today, I think of my twin brother, a United States Marine currently working in Iraq as a defense contractor. We are fortunate to have so many brave men and women who are committed to defending our freedom and way of life. At this time, I would like to acknowledge 2 of our students from the class of 2024 who have pledged to serve our great country upon their commencement here tonight. Please stand when your name is called. Allison Santos, United States Air Force. And Alexander Visaggio, United States Army. I would also like to ask any veterans or current military members in our audience to stand if able so that you too can be recognized. On behalf of our entire school community, we thank you for your service. Class of 2024, your time has come. On our way out here tonight, a few of you asked me if I was ready to give my speech. The simple answer is, let me put aside the heat, I'm not. You see, the longer you stay in one place, the harder it is to say goodbye. These students have been a part of our lives for the past 4 years, and this is the very last time that I have the opportunity to address them as a group. So as exciting as a commencement ceremony is, it also means that these students will no longer walk the halls of Passaic Valley. And that saddens me. Sitting down and writing the speech was easy, but coming to the realization that I won't see many of you ever again was hard. It has been one of my greatest pleasures serving as your superintendent. And instead of standing up here today and rattling off quotes or telling stories, I'm going to speak about the class of 2024. Academically, they earned a total of 1,200 college acceptances to 230 different schools, including Princeton, UPenn, George Washington, Syracuse, Boston College, Virginia Tech, Clemson, Villanova, UConn, Lehigh, and many, many more. Yastika Singh, our valedictorian, scored a perfect 1,600 on her SAT, the first one to do so since 2006. I did not score a perfect score on the SATs, which is why my speech is going to be short. We have 30 students beginning career training or starting an apprenticeship as early as next week. And 2 of our graduates are joining the armed forces and will begin defending our country this summer. When it comes to athletics, this class won a lot. So much so that it is one of the most decorated classes we have ever had here at Passaic Valley. Football and baseball both had magical runs to the state sectional finals. Our wrestling team won league, county, and were district champions. Our gymnastics team had an individual county champion. Boys track were indoor league champions, county relay champions, and state sectional finalists. Softball, league champions. Girls lacrosse, first time ever league champions and most wins for a single season program history. And our theater program claimed 7 different awards for their performances in Mean Girls, The Play That Goes Wrong, and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. As impressive as these accolades are, what has always stood out to me the most about this group is their unwavering kindness and the strong sense of camaraderie they have with one another. I actually heard they have a Snapchat group with hundreds of seniors on it. Now, knowing what I know about these seniors, I can't even imagine what has been said in that group, nor do I want to know. The class of 2024 has injected school spirit, a sense of pride, and the feeling of community back into PV, and for that, I am forever grateful. I'm going to miss you all very much. Thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey, and I wish each and every one of you continued success in whichever direction you travel. Thank you.
We would like to take a moment to say thank you to our faculty and support staff here at Passaic Valley High School. The success of this graduating class is a direct reflection of the great work that our faculty and staff do with all of our students. Thank you very much. We would like to recognize our retirees from Passaic Valley who have put in years of dedicated service to our students of this community. Mr. Joe Autieri and Mr. Robert Davenport. Will the following teachers please stand to be recognized? The class of 2024 advisors, Mrs. Ashley Francis and Mr. Neil Van Ness. Your leadership, guidance, and dedication to the class of 2024 has given this group of students a very memorable high school experience. Thank you. Later this evening, the class of 2024 will be given a tremendous celebration by Operation Graduation. An extraordinary amount of work, planning, and fundraising went into making this night special for our students. We would like to thank and recognize the OpGrad parents who were the leaders of this great effort. Mrs. Almendinger, Mrs. Mania, Mrs. Giorgio, Ms. Perez, Mrs. Ragusio, Mrs. Romano, Mrs. Schultz, and Mrs. Schaefer. And now, to present the class of 2024 for certification, please welcome Vice Principal, Mrs. Krista Voris.
Dr. Healy, it's my honor to present to you the class of 2024. I affirm that the students seated here before you have met or exceeded the academic requirements set forth by the New Jersey Department of Education and the Passaic Valley Regional High School Board of Education.
With the authority granted to me by the state of New Jersey and the Passaic Valley Board of Education, I hereby certify the class of 2024. Congratulations. Let the awarding of diplomas begin.
Yastika Singh. Ava Mania. Samantha Gutierrez. Brahm Patel. Caitlin Schaefer. Alexandra Stefanelli. Damian Cribbs. Jenry Abreu. Antonio Aguirre. Alina Idini. Rizwan Ahmed. Azadine El Nache. Emma Alas. Jawad Alu. Danny Alu. Ashley Urena. Antonio Licitano. Jessica Ligori. Malachi Lighty. Travis Leach. Alexander Kruszewski. Richie Cove. Stephanie Koneska. Leah Guadarrama. Celine Denise. Kira Leon Lopez. Janelli Ruano. Alyssa Recupero. Haley Schaefer. Rosalind Friedrich. Sophia Colicino. Eric Almendinger. Mohammed El Saidi. Raya El Sharari. Maya Alva. Jaden Alvarez. Roman Alvarez. Jaden Amico. Alyssa Apolito. Mia Aquino. Carolyn Aranceta. Gianna Arcuri. Antonino Ardizone. Brianna Arias. Julian Arias. Maximiliano Arispe. Alan Ayala Toro. Khalil Mohammed. Nevea Michelle. Fabiano McSheeky. Kayla Maynor. Shayla McNamara. Rayan Matari. Caden Matari. Gia Mastropalo. Frank Martino. Leonardo Maldonado. Stavros Makrianis. Karen Marcalupo. Cynthia Lugo. Megan Laporto. Angeline Locke Becerra. Ryan Arroyo. Amara Assad. Flanza Bairo. Samara Baker. Ethan Bellardo. Quatrell Badwill. Zamina Barturin. Zainab Besyuni. Kutesa Vikiri. Alejandra Bonilla Cruz. Ayla Brito. David Bruno Jr. Tyler Bruno. Michelle Calderon. Brandon Carabello. Shane Karen. Jake Knopf. Nicholas Nigro. Serenity Negron. Alexis Navarro. Nico Navarra. Misk Nache. Antonio Nasri. Zion Nabi. Muna Musa. Amadeus Murray. Santiago Munoz. Jenna Musa. Mateo Moreno. Nicholas Montiel. Malak Mode. Michael Carrion Pelat. Isabella Castillo. Sarah Castillo. Arlene Cespedes. Adriana Chalet. Elliot Shantes. Nabi Charbel. Derek Chen. May Billick. Madison Cook. Jordan Corprew. Trish Crozier. Sajida Tagash. Basil Dahan. Taris Delgacarin. Devin DiGrutalo. Kayla Paraselli. Nancy Perez. Elias Perez. Ethan Pena. Jocelyn Para. Gianna Para. Salvatore Panicucci. Jeet Paldia. Tito Padilla. Daniel Ortiz. Jasmine Ortega. Alanis Elazabal. Brendan Absuth. Sean O'Hare. Danica O'Brien. Nicole Novoa. Ryan D'Annunzio. Gavin DePrizio. Egon Dika. Edward Dillman. Catherine Dillman. Nicholas Damacoli. Christian Damacoli. Victoria DiNardo. Brandon Dominguez. Charlize Duran. Catherine Elder. Kasim Elnachi. Kareem El Sadani. Wanda Estrada. Gabriel Estrada Berrios. Zaire Faulkner. Jay Rodriguez. Giancarlo Rodriguez. Kira Rodriguez. Alexa Riker. Gabriel Rodriguez. Carlos Regalado. Nifaz Razak. Alexander Raymond. Rajan Rana. Brandon Ramos. Sarah Ramo. Nicholas Ragusio. Gabriela Quiroz Herrera. Krista Price. Mia Polverari. Brian Pizarro. Lisa Furman. Layla Fernandez. Melanie Fernandez. Elif Fidan. Eileen Fierro Sains. Nicholas Fiorita. Angel Flores. Emma Flores Ortiz. Jenna Fontana. Skylar French. Alex Fuertes. Yar Gallardo. Daniel Garay. Camila Garcia. Sebastian Garcia. Christopher Giorgio. Elliot Santana. McKelvey Sanchez. Sarah Samo. Maroon Sakat. George Saad. Patrick Ryan. Anthony Ruiz. John Rubio. Zachary Parenti. Marios Ratsides. Joshua Rosario. Michael Romano. Melissa Rojas Pena. Emily Rogan. Luis Rodriguez. Caden Rodriguez. Sophia Giordano. Nicole Giraldo. Maylene Gonzalez. Michelle Gonzalez. Nelson Gonzalez. Gianna Gao. Giansid Guerrero. Giovanni Galacci. Paula Gutierrez. Adriana Gutierrez Sanchez. Kiara Guzman. Amin Hamden. Faris Hamuda. Rihanna Hasbani. John Guinasaka. Ashley Torres de Silva. Jake Torres. Annalise Torres. Amir Tabata. Brianna Taveras. Julia Tangway. Maria Spirova. Marvin Sorto. Ruman Schwabe. Abigail Kosh. Andrea Citaro. Amanda Seaton. Amy Sieber. Antoinette Scrivenich. Hannah Schultz. Allison Santos. Aiden Hernandez. Sorielis Herrera Capellan. Connor Heel. Jesse Wong.
Yeah, Jess. Yes, sir, Jesse.
John Huate.
Yeah, John.
Hamza Ibrahim. Bianca Ionescu. Yasser Haraba. Jose Jaramillo Ruiz. Judah Johnson. Kayla Johnson. Sama Kita. Amir Kitana. Sema Coach. John David Colinders Barreto. Michaela Williams. Sally Wazor. Kenneth Watkins. Christopher Wallace. Alexander Visaggio. Michaela Viray. Frenier Vidal. Tavi Victoria. Francesco Verazzo. Brandon Veneziano. Vesper Vargas. Aiden Vance. Kiana Valentin. Lena Uzlak. Nayla Traco. Kirill Tresev. Ariana Zapata. Sarah Zampella. Betul Zaher. Maggie Young. Fulia Yilmaz.
The best for last. There he is.
Emre Yildiz.
Makes sense.
Class of 2024, please stand. At this time, I ask that you move your tassel from right to left, signifying that you are now officially proud alumni of Passaic Valley High School. Hornets, you are free to leave the hive.